Captain.
As long as you don't high yield plasma, it's pretty good. Oh yay, now I could get offensive subsystem tuning and long range targeting scanners or sensors. Then, wait, since we're at the captain level of skills, I've already explained ship power levels down here. The more power you have in a subsystem, like more power to weapons, the more damage your weapons will do. The more power you have to your shields, the faster they will regenerate passively. And the more you have in auxiliary, the better your science skills are. And actually, to be quite honest, let me do balanced and full weapons. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Actually, let me put shields at minimum. I know this sounds crazy. What? Shields to minimum power? Trust me, this will work. Maybe. Okay, but anyways, there's 2 skills or 4 skills that you could get at captain level. Defensive subsystem tuning and offensive subsystem tuning. These 2 skills are pretty much must-haves because they add power level to your respective subsystem. And then if you want to go more, well, to get a total of 8, you could invest 6 points, which I actually do recommend if you want an all-around build. If you're chasing a specific build, like the DPS League DPS skill build, which is an 11 into engineering, 8 into science, and 27 into tactical. It's a glass cannon build, and it doesn't offer a lot of survivability. But what I'm building here with Captain Zuriz, is an all-around solid build with the skill spread, in which they could pilot any ship, use any captain ability or bridge officer ability, and do well across them. You don't need the ultimates. They're nice to have, but you do not need the ultimate abilities in this game. Although it is fun using Focused Frenzy, I'll admit it. But if you just want to be good all around, survivable, and could deal good damage in all ships, that's what I'm building with this captain. So we're going to get the next mission. So why did it not give us the next mission? Hail. Oh, there it is. Admiral Tanay. How much do you know about the destruction of Romulus, Captain? The initial explosion did not occur in the Romulus system. It was in the Hobus system, which had planets being mined for decalithium. The supernova acted counter to almost all we know about this type of phenomena. The initial explosion converted the mass of the planets it consumed into energy, which then traveled through subspace. Ultimately, the Romulus system was destroyed, and along with it, the Romulan homeworld. Unchecked, the force of this chain reaction detonation could have threatened the entire quadrant. It was Ambassador Spock who sealed the rift using red matter to create an artificial black hole. Until recently, the cause of the supernova was a mystery. However, the nascent Romulan Republic, our new ally, has shared information with us that Taris, former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, may have been responsible for the Hobus supernova. They attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Romulan Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taris. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette, the new flagship of the Romulan Republic fleet, and provide any assistance you can. Accept, and we will auto-navigate. I should have plotted the course of the Hobus system before. Oh my gosh, that's going to take a little while. But we're moving at warp 9.78 instead of warp 5 at the beginning of the series. I can't wait to get Borg transwarp engines, because then I'll be going like 17, 21. Hi, Empress Meow Meow! Meow Meow! Meow Meow Meow! 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 I say meow back! Meow Meow! Meow Meow! I am doing ship-destroying stuff. Just like how you like. More pew 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 in space. You missed a good battle. The last mission I did. It was lasers everywhere! I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of laser action on this story mission, though. Oh! You wanna throw down Meow Meow? You wanna throw down Empress? I will get in my Tier 5 ship and I will go ahead and I will fight you PvP one-on-one. Actually, I'll get in a shuttlecraft and I'll PvP you one-on-one. Aha! Yeah, right? Oh, shuttlecraft PvP. It exists. Aww. Hobus. In Taris. Sir, we have arrived in the Hobus system. We are being hailed by the RRW Lisette.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
This pleasure is mine, Command.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taris, or persons working for Taris, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taris. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taris believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
What do you suggest we do about her?
Taris cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salon, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taris and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well. Let me talk to this Gaius.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taris, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taris are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taris' personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
What do you suggest, Gaius?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taris.
A sound plan, Gaius.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
That is acceptable, Commander Jirok.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taris used the materials here to construct her weapon.
Science Officer Tavrel. The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from one of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Collect samples. Scan icy fragments. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are decalithium. If we can locate a supply of techosite, that means Taris could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in this system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly, somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for techosite deposits. Retrieve a sample and set course for the next planetary fragment. Helm, you biscuit. Reman ships decloaking. Oh, there was 3 of you, and now there's just 1 on my sensors. You want surprise? You want surprise? Is that what you want? You want surprise? How's that for surprise? Yes, I did use this point defense console. Oh, that was fun, because it does 3 times damage to frigates. And those Tavaros, well, they're frigates. Oh, wow. Fun times. This is not Tavrel, this is Alyssa! Why are they showing me Alyssa when the name is Tavrel? Tavrel's my... Alright, game. You win. You win. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of techosite in this planetary fragment. Techosite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Like sample.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taris on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
And just seeing a planet all fragmented. It's like kind of mind-blowing. Tavrel. See, this is Tavrel, my Vulcan science officer. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma, Captain. This system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Scan the shield. Wow, great texture work. Much detail. Wait. It's on the surface? Dismiss. I know I'm on the map boundary edge. This thing doesn't turn for... This thing's a crate. Where is it? Over here? Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. That's a big facility you have here. Sir, our scan has triggered automated defense systems, and a Riemann ship is decloaking. They are hailing us. On screen. Answer hail.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We are here investigating your unauthorized presence in the system. What is your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taris. That is the only authorization I require.
That is most unfortunate. He is doing nothing. Oh! Crap. Stop firing! Because I never finished the entire contact dialogue, that's why... Gosh.
Your I serve the Romulan...
Yes. Sir, if we can disable the Sith-Esh, it is possible we might be able to lure out Aranhu to investigate. My thoughts exactly.
The minerals in the
Oh!
planetary fragment conceal the ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
Okay, so we hide in some fragments. Stupid crate. That turn rate of 6, so terabad. This is what I get for being spoiled by Klingon Bird of Praise, which have a turn rate of like 20. Those things turn on a dime.
We were attacked by Starfleet saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taris.
Let us hope so, Gaius. Follow Aranhu's ship. Helm. Boss. Engage. Masonry. Sir, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. Is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater looks like a likely place to start. Set cost for crater. Dude, I don't know what kind of lighting they're using in this particular area.
He has most likely cloaked. The technology I used to track him is not localized enough to detect the ship, only follow a general trail.
Dude, I love the lighting that's going on my ship right now. It's like pink and purpley when you go underside. Red. And I just like this. This looks... Damn. Lighting. Get. Okay. Enough admiring my own ship. Scan crater on Iconia. Yeah, this is going to be the last story mission I'm doing on the stream, and I actually have to go and do... I am sorry. I have to be a responsible adult, and we all know responsibility is not entirely fun. I had almost 6 hours of fun this morning, so hope I entertained you people. Sir, we're picking up a large shield projecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would never have found it. Riemann ship's decloaking, they're hailing us.
Federation ship. I am Commander Jean-Claude of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Red alert! Red alert! Ow. Oh, you're dead.
The liberty of accessing the
Eat that! Eat that! Point defense system! Eat that! Oh, he ate it. Ow. Oh, you're dead.
the liberty of accessing the integrated systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Excellent work, Lieutenant Gaius. Transmit the codes. Not now, loot. Not now, loot! Thank you. Oh, phaser relay. Ops. The codes that Lieutenant Salon procured have lowered the base's shields that will allow us to transport an away team to the structure underneath the surface. Beam down. We shall go forth and something. Biscuits. Captain Zuriz, is your universal translator malfunctioning? What? No. Tea and biscuits. Uh, uh, okay, okay, sir. Oh, server not responding. Over 30 seconds now. Yay, finally, it responded. Create my instance for me so I could do my mission. Thank you.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Riemans and 1 Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Let us hope so, Gaius.
Starfleet! How did they find us? I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Roomba, go! Go, Roomba! Go, Roomba!
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Access shipping logs. Access code recognized, Psi 816. Full access granted. There are logs here of shipments to and from the base in the Hobus system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there are also stores of Techosite, Decalithium, and Protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hobus system. You quickly download the data to your tricorder. This could be valuable if Taris is brought to trial. Access personal log Praetor Taris. Encrypted log Taris Omicron 214. It has been decades, and I still find Hakiv's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is in his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths, destroy our world, is too much to bear. And now, he told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Oranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions, but perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely upon him to help me to continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me, so is the Republic. If only I could make them see I am our people's last hope. Unlock the blast doors! Oh, fuck. What was the password? Sigma 81 or... Oh, Omicron 214. Yay! Log off. Let me through. What? This is... I have not seen any bases or other interior structures that look like this in Star Trek Online. This is actually pretty nice. Nice looking. I enjoy it. Roomba, go. Go. Crap. Go, Roomba. Yay! Roomba successful. Die, Ardanhu! Die! You and your psychic attacks! Eat my spray! Like a skunk.
I have it. What? No! Traitors!
There was supposed to be a graphic there for the gateway, but it didn't load. Surrender, Praetor Taris. Or Praetor Taris. Gaius! Welcome to the party!
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taris, under authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide, and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeem. And now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people? You were blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. Osorio, lock onto Taris and beam her directly to the brig.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taris' trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Agreed, Gaius. You and your calibrations. This techosite contains energy signatures that correspond to the techosite deposits we scanned in the Hobus system, Captain. Techosite is an explosive compound Starfleet believes was present in the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. And if it's here, it could be connected. This decalithium appears to have come from the same source as the decalithium we discovered in the Hobus system. These links will be important evidence in Taris' trial. Trial? The evidence is stacking up, isn't it? Then, last thing to check. The protomatter. Sir, this protomatter appears to come from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it is often used for explosive devices. It was also present in the debris from the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. Protomatter was used in the Genesis device. It's powerful, but extremely dangerous. Oh yeah, if you don't remember the Genesis device from the Star Trek motion picture, Wrath of Khan. Yeah, Wrath of Khan. Yeah, that's same protomatter was used in the Genesis device. Anyway, I'm talking about the movie when I should overload this gateway to blow the fuck up. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload, and there's no way to stop it. We need to return to the Osorio before that happens. Emergency transport! To the bridge! Taris is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set course out of the system. It's a scimitar. Sir, that's the Leval, the ship of Sela herself. She is hailing us.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating, but your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taris still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
I don't work for you, Sela.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taris to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
You know, just because. Always a pleasure, Empress. Oh, in Federation. More fetch. I'm gonna get close in. Who do I have here? We have the Belfast. Oh.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Thanks, Captain Valkelshon.
Taris is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
I like the middle selection. Taris's action did not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial. Or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobus supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody.
Are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taris from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You're the epitome of generosity, Empress Sela. That was a standoff. Alright. Transport Taris to the Belfast.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taris is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. Oh, they jammed the heck out. Captain, the Lisette is decloaking. They are hailing.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taris until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
A pleasure, Commander. Transporter room, you are clear to send Lieutenant Dylan Guyan back to the Lisette. Epitome, epitome, epitome. You know I'm gonna mess with you now, right? We have completed our task here, sir. Are you ready to set a new course? Depart system. Set. Maximum warp. Maximum warp. Engage. Oh, faux pas. So many faux pas. And we'll just wait. Oh. The officer. Complete. Yay. Failure! With 2 purple... This was... Final outcome, failure. It was 11% chance to fail, and it failed. Screw you, DOF system, sometimes. Oh, and this one failed. Oh well. That's the DOF system. Alright, so. It's okay. We're all bad at speaking English, yeah? Yeah, we are all bad at speaking English, you know. It's very hard to speak English properly, you know. It is very, very difficult. I don't know how to do speaking English so properly. So, be grammar because I need to learn speak English correctly, yeah? I don't know what the hell that was, but I was like slipping between Russian, German, and some Japanese in there. Because I was starting to pronounce L's as R's. Oh. And probably some South America too with the ja 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 ja. You need some vuvuzelas up in here. Alright, Taris. We have much to consider, Captain. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it a mass murder, but an event that been a major but that one event has been a major cause of destabilization in the Alpha Quadrant for the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain reaction that could have changed the Alpha Quadrant forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taris will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these remnants. Why did they turn on Taris, and where did they go? Ooh, Numiri Regenerative Shield Array. What do I want? Ooh. Resilient or... I think I'll just take the step. I think this will be better than the current shield I have.
Congratulations, Captain.
Oh no, the vault! Okay. I'm going and streaming, but I'm going to say this first about the vault. This mission is buggy. So, next week, when I start the vault, this mission may be unsolvable. It may be completely bugged where I can't even complete it, and I may actually have to play it 2 or 3 times through. I'm already warning you, people. The vault is just one of those buggy missions. And with that, let's see. Shields, Osorio. Oh yeah. Even though the shields have 1,000 less capacity, it has double the regen rate. So it's not that bad. It's gonna be worth it. Yeah, worth it. Oh, and plus I'm in system space, so my actual skills, my captain skills here, they don't apply when in system space, or quadrant space. Quadrant sector, there you go, sector space. But if I'm in system space around a planet, all of my proper stats for my skills will apply to my ship. So, yeah. Anyway, that is the stream for now. Oh, you two are arguing. Oh, this is so adorable. So adorable. Oh. I'll catch up on that when I'm done streaming and read it. But for now, thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. If you're catching these on YouTube, I do stream this on Saturday mornings now, pretty much. So if you would like to watch the adventures of Captain Zuri's live, you can catch me Saturday mornings if you're Pacific, Saturday afternoons if you're United States, North American Eastern, or if you're happen to be in Europe, around 6 p.m. GMT time is when I go on. I think 5 or 6 p.m. GMT. Not entirely sure. I'm bad at converting time zones because I'm American. Oh my god, he admitted he's American. American, kill him. So, yeah. If you enjoyed it, thank you. If you enjoyed yourself, I'll see you next week, and videos will be going up on my YouTube throughout the week. Links are down in the description somewhere below the stream video. So, thank you everyone. Have a good one, And toodaloo. Bye.